Hello YouTube, this is Interlocking Brick System 19 here, coming at you with a LEGO Star Wars Winter 2018 set review. This is 75200, the Arc 2 Island Training Set. This is featured, for those of you who haven't seen it yet, in The Last Jedi, and is ages 7 to 12. Comes with Luke Skywalker's hut, Luke Skywalker, Rey, and a Porg. So without further ado, let's dive straight into the minifigures. First up we have a Porg. This is a grey Porg. I'm not sure if the UCS Millennium Falcon Porgs were any different in colour. I think they quite possibly might have been. But this is the second time we've received a Porg. He's a fairly simple build. Makes use of one stud, one brick in the middle that then allows all these tiles to clip on, including a cheese slope. The only unique thing about this this build slash minifigure is the head, which is the same size as a BB-8 and has an exclusive Porg print. As you can see there, a lot of feathering detail, and the face. So he's our first, technically a minifigure, but more of a build, and he's very nice. Our next figure that we have here is Rey, and Rey is in her Resistance outfit, which we see right at the end of The Force Awakens as she goes to find Luke. She comes with her her staff, which we get in every set with Rey, apart from the new M6 First Order Walker. Nothing unique about this apart from the fact that you get two lightsabers in black. Her other accessory, which is interchangeable with Luke, is Anakin's lightsaber from the entire saga. Obviously blue, for that's the colour it's supposed to be. As for Rey herself, if I just move the camera a bit so we can get a bit of a better look at her detail, she comes with printed legs, which involve a holster, presumably for her gun that Han Solo gave her. She then has this kind of tunic-y style thing that she was wearing throughout The Force Awakens, but with an added jacket over the top. Has a back printing as well. Comes with her standard hairpiece, and features two expressions, one kind of angry look and the other just a normal kind of neutral look that she has, and there she is with her hair. Overall, a very good figure, and it's nice to have her wearing something else other than her scavenger outfit. Now, the big draw and appeal for this set is, of course, the Jedi Master himself, Luke Skywalker. He is wearing one of his outfits that is seen in The Last Jedi. It's not too much of a spoiler to say that he has 3 different outfits throughout the entire movie. This is the one we see right at the end of The Force Awakens, so you could argue that this is a Force Awakens figure as well as a Last Jedi figure. The detailing is amazing. If we just look, he's got this nice cloth cape. It's of the new style that we've seen over the past few years. If we just take that off for a sec, and we just put Luke's head back on, we can kind of see him with the full printing. It's a great printing, there's nice detail. As you can see, there's even a little hook here for where a lightsaber would clip on. The belt's nice, and the printing flows from the torso to the legs, and the printing also carries on to the back. He comes with 2 expressions, a kind of knowledgeable Jedi Knight expression, and a angry or concerned expression. And he does feature this new hairpiece, which is, it's very kind of 80s, I think, in its styling, and it is in kind of a dark blonde, which is what we've seen other Luke Skywalker figures come with. For example, I have here a rebel pilot Luke Skywalker, and this kind of dark tan, dark blonde hairstyle has been featured on him for quite a while and has carried on onto this figure. The printing on his face is brilliant. Just trying to capture it in here, if my camera can, but it is actually shot through with a bit of grey just by the chin here, and very nice detailed. The only thing I would probably say about this figure is I think the hair should have been a little bit grey as well, but that can be quite difficult to do. Dual moulding is quite tricky and probably would have bumped up the set by another couple of pounds just for how expensive that is to actually do for Lego. But it would have been nice to have seen that. And then we get onto the set itself. It's a very basic build. One thing I did forget. This here is Luke Skywalker's staff. He doesn't really have one in The Force Awakens, but having seen it, I understand why they've given him this. I've chosen to put it on this handy little jumper tile here. I just stand it in there, and it's kind of like an antenna. So it goes with the set. I'm not sure if that's what you're supposed to do, but it's what I've been doing. But anyway, moving on. The set is very nice. Features a detachable roof, which features 1, 2, 3 stickers. And then we get onto the actual inside of the hut itself. It's packed full with lots of details, as you can see. And we have a bed, which can lift up like this. Doesn't reveal anything, but it's a nice feature. Also comes with a twig and a fish. I understand the fish being in it, but I don't understand the stick. The cup, of course, here, a saucepan, and I guess a light or a lantern. This all comes off as well. And that's the build there. Features this piece, which I haven't actually seen before. It's kind of half tiled, half studded. Very nice. And we get 2 of those. We get one on the bed as well. Comes with some cherries or berries of some kind that are green. Just showing the light in there. And there is... Oh, I just dropped the camera. As well as this, there is one other feature of the set, and that is a kind of I guess if you get Luke Skywalker here, it's almost like a force ability. It's kind of a force push. You just kind of push this lever here and this wall jumps off like that. Pretty cool feature. I'm not quite sure why it's there. I'll just do that again. But very nice, all the same. So that's the inside of the hut. It's also covered by this brown cloth to get, I guess, to represent a door. However, that's slightly inaccurate to the movie, as I believe he actually uses part of a spaceship as his front door. We also here have a little fire, so Luke can kind of sit down here and teach Rey the ways of the Force over some dinner. We have one last feature of the set, and that is a quite a cool one. It utilises Rey over here on this kind of spinning disc. I guess this is, as we've seen in all the montages and trailers for the film, it represents her training with the lightsaber. It does have this cool feature in that if I lower this a bit, it will knock, or it might knock. Probably not, it's not strong enough. But theoretically, it knocks over this boulder, which is just placed on a tile in there like that, which then reveals a cool little gem. Again, I expect this was put in purely for playability, as we don't actually see a gem of this size or any gems at all really featured in The Last Jedi. There's a couple of things inside the hut that we see that are gems, but aside from that, there's not one like that that's hidden in a rock. Sorry if that spoiled The Last Jedi for you, though I expect you've all seen it by now. So that is the set overall. Last thing I'll show you before I give my final verdict is the instruction manual. The instruction manual is it's fairly basic and straightforward, though on the back what it does do is it does show some of the Last Jedi sets that we may be getting in the future, or that we are getting in the future. Of course, we've already got the ATM-6, but down here we have the First Order Executioner Battle Pack and the Battle of Crate Speeder. So thank you for watching. It's a great review. Hope you had a great Christmas, and may the Force be with you.